All right, guys, we all know inflation is hurting everyone, both IRL and in-game.
Absolutely, Ben. It's just horrible, really a terrible thing.
Well, in order to avoid the disastrous effects of inflation, we need to make sure our money is growing, which we will do by flipping items in the Grand Exchange. So today, guys, we are going to talk about the tax at the Grand Exchange, specifically avoiding it.
Nothing I love more than avoiding taxes, Ben. If you have the strats, Trump is down to listen.
Well, Donald, all we need to do is pick the correct items, and we won't be charged the 2% tax. You can consult the wiki for a list of these items, then simply check the margins in the G, E.
So if I pick the right items to flip, I can avoid tax in-game, just like I avoid them in real life.
You can refer to the wiki for a list of tax-exempt items, then you will need to check the profit margins in the Grand Exchange. You can do this by buying a single item with an overpriced offer, then selling it back for 1 coin. When you open the History tab of the Grand Exchange, you will see a bought and sold price. The difference between these prices is your profit margin. It takes a few tries to find a good item, but you can see here I found these core and teleports offered a good margin. If you have a small cash stack, I recommend checking the food items and darts, and for those of you with a few mil to work with, I recommend checking out the teleports. Make sure to double check the margins every couple days, since the market is always changing. If you always have your money in the market making a profit, then you will always stay ahead of the natural inflation of the game, just like my stock portfolio in real life. And much like real life, there is always a way to avoid taxes.
Awesome stuff, Ben. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some flipping to do and taxes to avoid.